Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I honestly don't feel like you really need an intro. Jupiter is direct now in your shadow. Like, go. Get on with the get on. I just saw 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune, one of your cards. Go. Go for it. Shoot your shot. Go after the thing that big thing. Quit fucking around with like little play, love relationships and stuff. This is like what are your fucking dreams, ho? Go. Get after it. It's like I got a little too excited and pressed the wrong button. See that Six of Swords that keeps standing out to me? Turn your back on the bullshit. Quit chasing after unrequited shit. Quit chasing after stuff that requires you to chase. There's something about like putting your time, energy, money, and effort into like, what do you want to do with this life? Who are you trying to be? What are you trying to know? What do you want to be masterful about? Quit playing yourself. Fucking go. Hi, Sagittarius. Yo, 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 what it do? It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aquarius season 2025. Yes, I know this is motherfucking late, but I just couldn't do y'all's reading until Jupiter was direct. And now Jupiter is direct in Gemini, your shadow for Sagittarian suns. And honestly, even like being in your energy, even talking, there's just something about like so fast paced. It's just like go. The gas is coming, like your gas tank is getting refilled. There's something there about like the energy to move forward, the energy to progress, to turn your back on the bullshit, to turn your back on like, be careful of like choosing stuff that's not choosing you, choosing careers, people, relationships, friendships that very obviously aren't choosing you or aren't like committing the way that you want possibly. I don't know, but there's just something there around like there's something that you want to build, there's something you want to grow, there's something you want to expand upon, and now is the time. Like, shoot your shot, swoosh this hoe, it's time. I saw 111 out of the corner of my eye, my periph, and I just feel like this is, you're in the midst of a cosmic reset. Be sure to check out that Aquarius season astrology video that has all the important astrological transit dates, and be sure to check out Patreon, because over there, me and my ethical cult, we are going to clarify all these cards, and there's all kinds of astrological content. There's a tier for daily readings as well, so all the links are in the description box below. Be sure to check it out. And I just feel like getting into it. Every other reading, I'm sorry, like got like, you know, a little taste of Hawaii, a little bit of the mountains. For y'all, it's just like, no, what are we doing? Let move, move something, go, shoot your shot, make the attempt. And it's about the big thing. Like, this feels like big picture shit. This feels like the next step in your career, or the next step in like your finances, the next step in like life decisions. There's something about like, let go, let's fucking go. I feel like your fire, your gumption, all of this stuff is coming back, or is going to be back in like full effect. You're going to start feeling way more like yourself, being way less introspective, which I feel like you could stand to keep the introspective part. Taking a beat, letting yourself slow down and really think about things. I feel like just for the rest of Aquarius season, not for the rest, but I feel like the next, from whenever you see this, take a week to really think about what have you learned while Jupiter was retrograde. Ooh, okay. Because the cards are already coming out. And I've got to honor this. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. First thing to be clarified on the Selenite throne, it's the Magician reversed. Now, the Magician is a mercurial card. This is Gemini or Virgo. But a lot of people associate this card with Sagittarius. Actually, I'm not quite sure why. Pop tarot and pop astrology have contorted a lot of things, but this is a mercurial card. And for the Magician to be reversed, I feel like I say a lot of you, but flip it. If you're being deceitful, or if you're lying, or if you're withholding, or if you're around people, like if you sense you're around somebody that's just very charming, or somebody that is like mm, mm, if you get that vibe around somebody, fall back. Fall back, because they're not going to give you the offer. They're not going to put in the work. They're already, I feel like, aren't putting in the work, aren't putting in the effort. If you find yourself chasing an opportunity, chasing a person, chasing a job, especially if it involves somebody with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, or Sagittarius placements in their big three, it's a no for me, hun. Um, but I feel like the first thing we clarified on the selenite throne is your relationship to your shadow. This is a Gemini card, and Gemini is your opposite for the Sagittarius suns. So there's something about a new way of thinking. There's something about getting out of old ways of thinking. I also want to say, if you guys have put your hand to some magic, or had somebody do some magic or something for you, or if you are just like curious and you call yourself a baby witch or something like that, and you like find yourself doing spells, or um praying for something that may not be ethical or something, I'm telling you, that shit is about to backfire. It will come back to you. What goes around comes around. Sagittarius, I don't know why this comes. I swear, some of y'all think that I don't like you, but I really, like, one of my best friends is a fucking Sagittarius. I love Sagittarian energy. When I was growing up, all I ever, like, I've been telling myself forever that I want to marry a Sagittarius. I feel like my readings have been quite hard on you guys lately, and I don't know what you got going on, but Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's time to look to the future, baby. The retrograde is over, and it's time to really figure out, like, what do you want your future to hold? And you do not need to do it by some kind of like magical gains. Be careful of, like, all I'm going to say is you reap what you sow. This may not be you. This may be someone else around you. There could be someone who is like, has ill intentions, or is like, you or someone around you may be putting out like bad juju, or like wishing ill on someone, wishing ill on someone's come up, wishing ill on someone's relationship. Just be careful of your mind, because I feel like with the Magician reverse, you may be dealing with somebody that's lying, or someone that has withheld a truth for a really long time, or someone that's misleading you in some sort of way, someone that's not going to keep their promise, someone that's not going to extend the offer, or isn't going to pay the thing that they said they were going to pay, isn't going to put in the work that they said that they were going to put in. But I say a lot of them, but it may be, if it's you, we just got to be honest, boo. We just got to keep it a buck, you know? And so there's something here around, like, be very, very careful of the words you say. Be careful about what you're wishing for people, the energy that you're putting out there. Because I feel like Jupiter retrograde in Gemini is the sign of I think, is really, really asking you to reevaluate your thought process, really reevaluate the way that you communicate, really reevaluate your relationship to technology, and how you use it. Oh, this is going to be a juicy plunge, bitch. Oh my God. I don't think I've ever gotten that. Y'all, do not play yourself. If you haven't been initiated into some kind of like, into some kind of spiritual practice, like, all right, fuck around if you want to, hydrate, light it if you need it. Let me go ahead and clear out this energy. Welcome in, my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth. Thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, for Aquarius season 2025, baby. I don't know. Those cards came out, and that just felt very, you reap what you sow. Be careful what you're putting your hand to. Be careful what you're investing in. I also, okay, that's what this is. I feel like some of you are doing some morally questionable shit, or questioning yourself. Like, is this morally right? Is this ethical? Is this okay for me to be doing this? If you wouldn't want it done to you, why would you do that? If you wouldn't want what you're doing, if you wouldn't want it done to you, if you wouldn't want to experience that, don't play with it. Don't play with it. Um, the Magician reverse is just like, I'm saying also this could be someone doing shit to you. There could be like somebody who is lying on you, or is like insinuating things about you, or rumors or gossip or something of that nature. Um, someone could, you or someone could be preying on, you could be preying on somebody's downfall, someone preying on your downfall. I don't know, but I just feel like the gifts that the divine wants to give you, they couldn't give it to you with that old mindset, that old thought process, that old outlook on life. I feel like there is some sort of major shift in regards to your work ethic, in regards to the kinds of work that you're doing, what you're working for, what motivates you, what's driving you. Excuse me. If you're dealing with somebody with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements, I feel like slow it down a bit, like pull back a little bit. They may be really stressed out because of work, or there could just be some sort of like a whole new cycle that's coming in regards to your self-worth. Working on your self-worth, working on your self-worth, working on identifying what it is you really love and value about yourself. What are your value systems? What are you working towards? What are you saving this money for? What are you trying to build? With the center of the reading being the Eight of Pentacles reversed, I do feel like work smart, not hard. And there's also something about like, there may be something you want to try again. And I feel like with Jupiter direct, now it's time to like try again. Career wise, or something that you're trying to like create. Don't be afraid to try again. Don't be afraid. For some of you, it's like, don't be afraid to go back to school. Don't be afraid to study something. Don't be afraid to try to generate a new direction for yourself. Sagittarius, I also want to ask, like, what are you lying to yourself about? What illusions are you caught up in? Does something or someone feel deceptive? If you get the feeling like someone's not telling you the truth, I feel like they aren't. And you need to just be very careful about telling the truth. Tell the truth, shame the devil. You know what they say. I also just feel like there's that Jupiter retrograde in Gemini crossing your shadow has really slowed down. Maybe money is feeling a little funny. Maybe some of you are scared about like financial independence or financial security. But I feel like you don't need to be. This is a matter of like, are you putting your time, energy, and money into things that are actually going to get you where you want to be? Do your actions match your ambitions? If you keep doing what you're doing, it's going to take you somewhere, but is it going to take you to your desired trajectory? Where could your time, energy, and like physical energy, where could your sexual energy, where could your money, where could this be put that would actually get you closer to the goal or closer to your dream? I know Sagittarian energy, y'all just want to play, y'all want to have fun, y'all want to study, you want to explore, you want to travel, you want to do all the things. But I just feel like there's something here about like generating a plan, or I also just heard food allergies. Maybe some of you are realizing like you can't eat the way that you used to, or you shouldn't be eating the way that you used to. I just feel like in some sort of way, a rejection is actually your protection. And something that, like, maybe some of you didn't get the opportunity, didn't get the job, didn't get the offer, didn't get asked out, didn't get included or invited in something, and it's actually like gonna work out for you. Jupiter's direct. Luck is back in full force. Please continue for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aquarius season 2025, baby. I feel like also some of you are doing stuff that, like, some of you are absolutely operating in your purpose, and some of you are just working a job. And now it's time to figure out, like, I want to say take as much time as possible to get really, really clear about what lights you up. What could you put your time, energy, and money into to get you to said goal? What does making it look like, Sagittarius? And it's time to be honest that maybe you aren't putting in the work that is needed to do it, or maybe you're not putting in the effort, or you're not delegating your time properly, or there could just be something going on with time management, your energetic budget. Just be careful. I feel like Jupiter is going to go direct, and there's going to be some big aha moments that come in and get your ass all the way together as far as like what is wasteful and what you need to recalibrate, what you need to reconfigure to get everything back on track. I also feel like with these cards coming out reversed, there's something about like you're not seeing your magic clearly. Like, what, don't be, and okay, so let's say you are dabbling in some kind of magic. Why wouldn't you apply your energy and your magic to getting you closer to your financial goals versus having a relationship? Like, I don't know. I don't know. No judgment. Do it like, or some of you are dealing with somebody who's like kind of talking bad, like who isn't like the kindest, maybe a little condescending. Only one major arcana out right now, so I feel like whenever you see this, this is like the big aha moment. Or you may be in the midst of the aha moment, or there could be a lot of clarity that comes in. If you're feeling a lot of mental fog or haziness, or you feel somebody falling back, or you feel something changing, or something if it feels off, it is. Period. Period. If it feels off, it is. And I feel like some of you are really afraid that you don't have enough, like you don't have everything that you need. You don't have the resources, or you don't have the skills, you don't have the education, or you don't have whatever to make something work. And that's what that retrograde was about, was like you're in the midst of getting your mind reconfigured, getting your perception reconfigured, getting your perspective of your life is almost like rerouting in some sort of way. And I feel like some of us are in this place, some of you are in this place where you may be realizing like you were putting too many eggs in the wrong basket, or you weren't shooting your shot, or you weren't going for that thing, or weren't managing your energy wisely or your money wisely. And I feel like the rest of Aquarius season is really here to get you all the way together, and is going to put you in a position where you start to use your mental and magical energy towards getting you where you want to actually be. Final two cards, final two messages. Well, that was fast. Funny how I just said, like, I keep wanting to go fast. I keep wanting to talk faster. I feel like my mind is moving at, a way faster rate than I would like for it to be at 12:30 at night. But that's you guys' energy, and you just may be feeling a little like frantic or chaotic. Just don't be messy. That's the thing. Don't be careful of putting yourself in messy situations with messy ass people. Like I said, if you don't want it done to you, don't do it. Because Jupiter, you are ruled by the planet of luck, and don't fuck around and think that what you put out there won't come back to you. And let's say it's not you, it's something that somebody else did. I'm directing that energy towards them. So like if you feel like you've been wronged in some sort of way, don't get it twisted. That person will absolutely receive the consequences of their actions. Just don't be vengeful. Don't try to like get back at somebody. Let the divine handle it. I do feel like you are divinely supported to start really getting in your creativity bag, to start really uncovering the lessons that you learned during this retrograde. Like there's something about your ruling planet being retrograde in your shadow. Some of you may have put your hand to some shit that like, damn, I really can't do this anymore. Damn, this isn't good for me. Damn, this isn't a good idea. Damn, I don't want this done to me. Damn, I don't want to deal with these kind of people. Like whatever it is, I just feel like your perspective is coming up to shift big time. I also feel like some of you are trying, like asking questions, like probing questions. You're trying to figure something out about somebody. You're trying to figure out somebody's situation or about. Don't be messy. Don't be nosy. Let the information come to you. Trust and believe in your luck. Trust and believe that the divine has for you what is meant to be yours. It didn't flip over. I just feel like it's time to get back to your oneness. It's time to get a new footing in your oneness. There's time to get there's like a changing of a cycle when it comes to your self-worth and therefore what you tolerate or who you entertain, what you entertain in your life. I'm going to show you all these cards, but I'm only taking the Two of Wands and then the Three of Wands. Originally, the Tower is on the bottom of the deck, but because all these cards came out, the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Cups came out, those will go on top of the Tower. Y'all, don't be out here being somebody's secret. Don't be out here entertaining secrets. Don't be like I'm telling you, there's something about moving ethically because I feel like the divine wants to give you things. Bottom of the deck is now the Ace of Wands. But underneath that is that Knight of Cups and then the Tower. I just be careful. Don't, if it feels off, it is. If it sounds like a messy situation, if it doesn't seem like something that you would want to be involved in or you want done, I don't know. I'm just saying, just be careful. The Ace of Wands, there could be a whole new energy, a whole new like an influx of physical, spiritual, sexual energy. This could be a new relationship, a new opportunity. It may involve somebody with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements. There could be some like suddenly a new offer comes in, suddenly a new person comes in, but this person has secrets or this person is dealing with other people. You may have secrets. You may be dealing with other people. I have not had a messy ass reading like this in a long time. This feels like drama. Put your energy into something constructive. 22:22 on the clock. Put your physical, spiritual, and sexual energy into things that are going to make you more masterful in whatever it is that you want to be known for, whatever it is that you want to accomplish in your life. Do not put all your physical, spiritual, sexual energy into courting or chasing someone or some like romantic situation, because I feel like you could very well end up having to recover from being someone's something on the side or being someone's rebound possibly. We'll see this over on Patreon. I'll see you over there and we're going to clarify all this. But two aces out indicated the Ace of Pentacles reverse and the Ace of Wands. So like I said, Jupiter is now direct and the divine wants to give you shit. But how can I give you stuff if your hands are full? If your hands are full of bullshit and you won't put the bullshit down, I can't grant you the wishes and the things that you're wanting to give you, says the divine. And so if it's like all this firepower is going to start, like, I feel like there are new embers at the base of your fire. There's like this, all this physical, spiritual, sexual energy is like percolating, and it needs to go into something fucking constructive, not into someone. See how they're going in different directions? I just feel like the divine's like, hey, I got this thing for you. I got these cheeseburgers, man. Like, come hang out over here. And you may be tempted to go like play and fuck off. And I just feel like it's your life, it's your decision. Do what you want to do. But I just feel like the end of Aquarius season wants you moving forward, wants you to take the road less traveled, wants you to realize how much power is in your hands, that you are divinely supported to make different decisions. And when you make different decisions, you will have very, very different outcomes. And whatever you choose to do, you can get a quick turnaround on it. As long as you turn your back to the bullshit and turn your back on the indecision and turn your back on people who are indecisive about you. There's something about like what you're putting out will come in. So whatever energy you've been putting out there, your ships are coming right back to you, baby. Let's go clarify these cards. I'm okay. And I just, I'm not saying that this obviously isn't everybody's reading, but there is something here about like you reap what you motherfucking sow. And if somebody has done some wrongdoing to you, trust and believe the divine will handle the equalization of the scales. The divine will handle the balance. But don't put your hand to trying to manipulate the divine. Don't put your hand in trying to manipulate the timeline or trying to manipulate other people. And if you feel like you're being manipulated, don't be a groupie. Keep it motherfucking moving. I'll see you over on Patreon. All the links are in the description box below. Patreon.com/JustJEverything. Let's get into it. God damn. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.